Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Right, we've lost telemetry. In fact, we've lost pretty much all sensor information. It's being looked into now, so just bear with us for a few minutes if you can, please. Okay, when you're ready, let's go. Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. 19, I'm afraid.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be... Here in Montreal, lights out is quickly approaching on this artificial island originally built for the World Fair in 1967. Now it's used for a World's Fair of a different kind, ever since Formula One first arrived here. We're back in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Fernando Alonso completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Stroll, Russell, Sainz, Perez, Norris, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Bottas, Joe, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Behrman, Albon, Ricciardo, Sargent, Ocon, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves, big excitement, what?
It certainly is a time leading up to the race where drivers feel quite nervous because that adrenaline is starting to build and it gets into your mind. So you've got to stay focused, try not to distract yourself too much. But I will say that it's once the formation lap starts, at least it was for me, that was a time where the nerves started to calm down and I got really honed in and focused on the start that was coming.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please. Threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we... We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap. Nice move, good job. Boxing this lap, give us the best in lap you can. ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. George is in the pits. He's in the pits now. Okay, unlucky mate, that wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go. Box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out. Okay, we can't take you right now. Pit next lap. Next lap. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Condition still looking good. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. We need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. Gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, Ollie, lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.6 seconds. Mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Good job. Nice overtake. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
And they led every single lap of the race. It was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport, and to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
OK, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.